Hello everyone, this is Justin Rollo here for Poker Savvy. We're deep in a 750k guarantee. We are down to 90 players, but we're not in great shape. We're 61 out of 90. Average stack 115k. We have 70k. So we're not doing real well here, but we're still in it. The blinds are 2,500, 5,000, and as always with these little deep runs that we do on video, it could obviously end at any moment. So we'll just go. I have the chat box basically expanded, and we have every action in there, so it's a little easier to keep track of exactly what's happened. We did lose a 90k pot earlier, or no, a 70k pot for a 90k stack when we had kings against ace, jack, and queens. Jack flopped, ace turn. So we've bounced back from that, mainly because a couple of people made some poor calls against us. And again, we're just now trying to grind out a deep finish, maybe get to a final table or something, and then we can maybe think about a win. But right now, we're just trying to grind out some chips here, because we're in a situation where we can re-steal. Our stack is re-stealable, but the problem that we run into in situations like this is a lot of the stacks around us are push-fold at this point. So for us to really re-steal, even though our stack is big enough to do so, it's really tough to actually do it successfully, because the stacks around us aren't in modes where they're either going to A, open with less than a push, and B, if they do open for less than a push, then they're probably going to be calling anyway. So while we do have a re-steal stack, realistically, we only have it against these two players here to our left, and we're not going to be in a lot of situations with them opening and us being able to reship. So effectively, we're in push-fold mode. And this guy's tanking, even though he committed 20,000 out of 60,000. So committed a third of his stack on the button, and got repopped by the big blind. And now he is tanking. This is a really, really good example of why we don't make it 4 times ever. We're at 2,500, 5,000, so he could technically just ship it in there, and that would be fine. But him actually tanking there is pretty bad. But he could conceivably ship it in, and then that would be a perfectly fine play. Or raise less, and then you might be able to get away with a fold. But if you make it 4 times like he just did, you're committing yourself to be calling there. And it's a snap call, even with threes, just because of the fact that he put so many chips in already.